Hello everyone and welcome back to Untamed Chaos. So last week I had an episode for Thaumcraft, or at least I think it was last week, and I said I had some stuff I didn't get to in the episode, so I want to do most of that stuff now, as well as something else I originally didn't plan to do. So yeah, if you look in this chest though, I have a lot of stuff still prepared. I didn't set up the skulls just because I still didn't want to set up the skulls, so I actually think I'm just going to put these back in the ammo system now, because I do have a note to add more crystals or skulls or such. But I think this is stable enough just from the crystals I put down. So, yeah. And, oh, sorry, I opened that and it lagged. But, yeah, so there are a few things I want to make. I think the first one I want to go for is down here. So, the Osmotic Enchanter. So I believe this needs a spellbinding cloth, which is made like that, in a crucible. So I need the enchanted fabric, which is made like that, in a workbench. Okay, I did at least get to recharge my wand since the last episode, but besides that, I really didn't prepare too much. So yeah, I think it was like that. And I also would like to get my thumb armor on, or the sanguine armor. Also, I did turn off the blood beacon, or the speed beacon over here, because that was actually the only beacon that I did turn on, I think just to test to make sure it worked. So, for the moment I turned it off anyway. I can always turn it back later. And I did set up one node, or I did set up the other node I had, just put it there. I still want to make more, but it's just more the fact, I think I did make a couple more node stabilizers there that I still need to place, but I don't know, I just wasn't ready to go around getting a whole bunch of nodes yet. So, yeah. And I think that's about it, or I had a wand. I don't know how in the world I did that. Okay, so we have that, and now I need to upgrade that into Crucible. Huh, it's not showing. I unlocked it, so that's a bit weird. But, Predito, Precontatio, and Permutatio. Okay, I should have all the aspects I need. I just hope I don't take a bit too much from one of these, or I should need 4 of these. I say 4 and take a little less. Okay, so I can empty that jar, and that, it's Permutatio, I think? I don't know, I wish I kind of jarred this up. Yes, that's a little one, and the other one was this one, I think. Okay, let me just double check to make sure that's it. I forget how to empty the crucible when I'm done. Oh well. So it's empty at the moment. If I throw those in, the aspects go in there. And do that, and not my book. My book would be bad. Okay, so I think maybe I just, there I go. Okay, so I was able to empty it safely. That's what I was trying to do. And the other thing I need to do now, or next I need to prepare the ritual. So I think I'm actually just going to cut and get all this stuff kind of set up, because, are these tiles, or did I have normal obsidian in here? No, I did have tiles. I don't know, the lighting is just a bit hard to see. So yeah, I need to get this set up though, and I need 2 thaumium, the spellbinding cloth, and all of that around an enchantment table with the necessary aspect vials. Or jars. I should have them all. So let me just get this set up, and we'll be back with the infusion. Okay, so I think I'm ready to start this infusion, and I'm a bit nervous to be honest, because, well, one, this is the first infusion I'm doing that uses all the pillars I have set up, and the other, it's in dangerous instability. So I do have a spare thaumium and obsidian tile, but only one, so I just hope this doesn't end poorly. Okay, doesn't look too dangerous. Sorry for my voice there. Doesn't look too dangerous. Yeah, my throat's not doing its best today, or it's been a bit since I recorded. And yeah, I just kind of had to record today, or there wouldn't be episodes this week. Or only really had to record the last episode, Monday's episode, to make sure it's up in time. But I like to record in sessions of 3. So yeah. Come on. Please don't explode. Just hear like a hissing sound, like the pipes, that's what it is. And it makes me nervous. So I think it's doing good. It just needs Cognia, which is that one, and then it moves on to the final part. And so far we haven't seen any big instability stuff, but I'm not sure when that starts exactly, or if it would start beforehand. Okay, here we go. maybe I have enough crystals that it's not unstable anymore. I don't know. I'm not sure how many is enough sort of thing when it comes to stability. I know it's kind of like a more is always better. But I'm not sure it ever gets to a point where it's like you never have instability anymore. Which is why I'm so nervous about this. But I think we did it. Wait, is that still there? Huh. Oh, it's a durability thing. I didn't know that. I have to look more into what that does. A craft that can rub an item to wipe its enchantments. Okay, that's interesting. So I thought I was actually just going to use it, but we got the Osmic Enchanter thing. So this is really cool because it can be used to enchant items with magic. So yeah. So I think you use this from your wand instead of using like levels or such, or maybe it also uses levels. I'm not sure. I also don't have a place to set this up really. For the moment, I think I can just set it here. But yeah, if I put this in here, and I guess I can put in the healing X, or I don't think that might, or that might not work. Do I have just like a basic, let's just search diamond. Do I have a diamond? Hoe works. So let's see what enchantments it can give a hoe. Nothing, or maybe it's because I don't have bookshelves around. Do I have like a sword? I know it works on swords, or I kind of have tested it before in test worlds, so I do have a iron sword. So this will definitely show enchantments if it has any. Okay. So I haven't unlocked a lot of the enchantments, but I can put sharpness and looting. So I could go like sharpness 5, looting 3, and that's how much it would cost. So yeah, I think I might have to do it in tiers if I want to, yeah, I think that's how you start. So that's how I'd be able to enchant it. But I can do a bit more than just that, because in this book I can unlock new enchantments. So I want Vampirism, Valiance, the Strike ones, Disintegrate, Flaming Touch, Slow Fall, Ascend Boost. So there's a lot. I think I'm actually going to hold off and unlock these off camera. Huh. Why is that missing research? Anyway, there's a lot of really cool ones. I don't want to go and unlock them all right now because I might run out of this I need for something. Or whatever the book form of the magic stuff is again. But yeah, there's a lot. Vampirism steals health. Oh, Quick Draw is really cool, I think. It makes the bow drawn fully drawn faster than normal. So I wonder if I could put that on my... I'm not sure if it works. Darn. I think it might not work because it's already enchanted or something. It would be so awesome if I could get Quick Draw on that, though. I did use it when killing some withers earlier, if you're wondering why it's degraded. But, yeah. But that's only one of the things I want to do this episode, so I want to kind of go or start working on some of the others. One of them was up here, the Vish Storage Amulet. So, that's why I need the other crystal clusters. So it is an infusion. I think I might actually hold off on that, just because I want to make sure I get other stuff, but that's why I had these in here to make crystal clusters. So if I were to go in here and just... actually, I should just search cluster. That's probably the quickest way to do this. Okay, so it's like this, but the amulet thing, it's an amulet, and it stores this, or can recharge wands, or I forget exactly what it does, but that's how I make it. I might make it off camera if I don't do it this episode, just because I don't want to keep holding on to making this sort of thing, but it's just like that with some aspects. But I want to move on to the other stuff because it's more important. So the first thing I want to do is actually not in the book. Well, there are a couple things in the book I want to do, but I want to hold off and actually move on to something kind of new. So I was talking about teleportation mods the other episode, and one I wanted to do and have been wanting to get into for a while is Mystcraft. So how does this relate to a Thaumcraft episode? Well, I gave on Thaumcraft recipes. Pretty costly ones at that. So the reason I did this was because it looks like they fit, and I just want to make it a bit further into the game. So by giving this all the aspects I did, you kind of need a Silverwood wand before you can make Mystcraft stuff. So I thought that was a decent balance to it, or balance, however you want to say it. So I do have Arcane Stone. And what were the other things I needed? Let's see. I need stone slabs, a glass bottle, and wood and iron. So let's see. Do I have iron? Or I don't know. Let me just get the stuff and I'll cut to making it. Okay, so I have everything here I need to make the ink mixer, and I have all my wands out. I also realized I didn't need all the wands in the bag, or shouldn't even have them all there. So yeah, with my discount, it's not that costly. No, I don't think I can do both with that wand, because just a bit too much. Yeah, it needs 50, or I don't know, when I put the wand in, it's just insufficient still. So I can use that wand instead, and still have a full wand in case I need it later on. So I probably will move these later on, but for the moment, let's just, I don't know, right here, how about? So how this works is I can put in ink, but I need a vial of ink. So you make it like that. I don't have any vials of, oh, that's a bit embarrassing. So I want to just get a few of these real quick, and I need paper. Not papyrus, paper. So that fills it with ink, and I can go like this to get a link panel page. So now I have a link panel page, and if I go into into there, and grab a leather, I can make a linking book. So for the moment, I'm not sure what linking book I exactly want to do. I also would just like to make a book stand, because that's a basic way to hold these books. So pretty much you have to set down a lectern or book stand, or else they fall to the floor as an entity. But I'm just not sure where I want to make this book link to. I don't know. For the moment, I think I'm just going to pick like right here. In the future, I might want to, yeah. So it's a linking book, and it only works between dimensions though, unless I get an intra-linking book, which I might do in the future, but I think you just add ender pearls to it. I don't know. I might try to do that now just to show you, because I have a lot of ender pearls. So, yeah, let me just grab some ender pearls. So, pretty much if I throw ender pearls in there, it increases its chance of giving me a page with an effect, disarm, intralinking. So if I have an intralinking book, I can use this book to teleport within the same dimension. Disarm makes you drop all your items and that sort of stuff. So, I'm not sure where I want to put this stuff, actually. I'll just shove it in here for the moment, and I also can throw that in there. And also can throw that in there. Anyway, I'll sort more of it later. But the reason I want this book for the moment anyway is, there it is, my Spectre key. So let's head to the Spectre dimension real quick. This place is always so unsettlingly bright. But, yeah, if I head over here to this corner and place this down and put that there, now I have a book in my Spectre dimension that teleports me back to my base. So I click this, it should teleport me back to the tower right where I found the book. So if I ever need to get back to my tower, I can also use the Spectre key to go to my Spectre dimension and use the book to teleport back in addition to this, because this has a cooldown. It might not always be the best option, or maybe I just have this in my hotbar and I don't have that. I don't know, it's just another way I can use the Spectre key. So now I can use it to pretty much have an exit to the Spectre dimension and not just having to use the key back and forth. So I also could set it up so I have a book up there in my teleport room that takes me to the Spectre dimension so I can access it without using the key as well. So that would be pretty cool. And I will move this stuff probably to the teleport room or some other place later on, maybe just the base floor up there. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that stuff real quick because it's something I want to have ready for future episodes anyway. Well, I just want to kind of have that kind of stuff prepared, because I might use the Spectre Dimension as a bit of a hub. Like, I could set up books to all around the worlds in it. So I could have a book in the Spectre Dimension to take me, say, way over here, so I don't have to have, like, a mechanism portal or something there. That way I don't need an intralinking book, because it's actually not between dimension, because the Spectre Dimension is its own dimension. And that way, I don't know, it's just a bit easier to teleport. I kind of avoided using those teleports too early though, because they're kind of overused in my opinion in mod packs, especially like the kitchen sink style mod packs. So I want to kind of focus on other teleports, but Mystcraft was still a pretty cool mod, and I still want to do more with it. And speaking of stuff, I just realized speaking of stuff, I made a linking book. Now, ages are another thing in Mystcraft that I don't know how to do. Like, really, I have never done Mystcraft making books to explore ages, or I think I did on a server once. I think you would actually go like this, and in here, and page. I don't know. So I just made another page there, but I think you need to get the symbols or inscriptions. I think one of my villagers might even do that, or a villager somewhere. Yeah, it was actually. Way down here, I found a village, and I marked it, and there was a Mystcraft villager there, so I could get pages from it, I think. So I'll have to look into that more off camera. But, yeah. Anyway, back to Thaumcraft stuff. I did want to get some wand foci. So I think I will hold off on the Vis Storage Amulet for now, because I really need one of these wand foci, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I might just make this off camera. You can read what it does here, but it slowly charges your held item, I think, or something like that. So, yeah. I don't know, it was a cool thing. I'll have to read over and surmise it probably at some point, or how about I just do that right now? Okay, so that was how it works. This pretty much acts as like a Vis battery, if you will, kind of like how the thermal capacitors work. So it only recharges with nearby Vis relays or the wand pedestal, but it will will recharge a held wand and act as a power source for things like the runic shielding and repair enchantment sort of stuff. So it acts as another source of Vis on you that I can wear as an amulet, which I currently don't have. So yeah, it could be useful for helping recharge wands, especially in episodes like this where I might run out of this and not have a good way to recharge them. So yeah, I probably will just make that off camera now that I mention it though, and not try and fit it into this episode because I have a feeling I'm going to run out of time. But what I do want to make is some very interesting wand foci. So I think one was pretty easy, and it was from, where was it? There we go. So this one is pretty simple. It is the wand focus of illumination. It makes lights. So I just need some Ignis, Potentia, and Lux with a glowstone, and I think I have all this stuff here. And I also wanted the dyes so I could potentially dye it, because you can change its color. If I actually just search illumination, I think it will come up. So, illumination. So as you can see down here, you have all the different colors, and it changes what color the light is. So that's a pretty cool one. I thought it could be useful for even lighting the base, because I have a, night tour for this area. But I don't know, it could be cool if I could just have floating white balls of lights around the base instead of torches or other stuff. So, yeah. So what did I need again? I think it was Lux, Ignis, and something else. I have a horrible memory, don't I? Potentia, energy, fish, whatever I want to call it. That also reminds me, I have to put these back. But, yeah, how about I just cut till I get all this stuff ready and put back the other ones? Okay, so I think I have everything ready to make the wand focus here, or foci, whatever you want to call it. I have the Lux, Ignis, and Potentia. So if I throw this in, it should be enough, and do that, and ta-da, I got the wand foci, and now I need to empty this with a wand. Yeah, that's the emptied wand, so let's use that one. There we go, and I have some spare water even. So I think to make this the right color, I just need to craft it, and there we go. That's gray. That's white. How do I get silver? I remember silver was an option. Was it light gray? Silver. That's the one I wanted, because silver is cool. Or I like silver. Let's see. As a wand. There we go. So now I have a silver illumination focus. I might make others in the future just in different colors, but if I go like that... Okay, so it's a lot like Night Tour, only it's a little ball of light. So, I don't know, I might use this to light up the tower. Let me know what you think down in the comments, actually. So, would you like to see the tower lit by things like this? I can always change the color with the light orbs, but, yeah, I think I can also just break it. Yep, that's how I break it. So, it might be a bit annoying if I break them easily, like I just go, boop, oh, no, it's gone. But, what vis does that use, even? Apparently Ignis and, what's the first one? Air? Yeah, air. So, yeah, but I don't know, I think these are pretty cool little lights, and, yeah, let me know if you think I should use them in the tower. But, aside from that, there we go, take that off. I also prepared something in here while I was doing that cut to get the stuff ready. So, the other thing I wanted to make this episode was some of the wand foci I unlocked a while back, mainly warding. Now, the reason I really want warding is to make a weatherproof room, so I probably will get that set up off camera. But, yeah, warding makes blocks that are pretty much indestructible. They can't be destroyed unless I remove the warding effect on them. So I can use this to make a weatherproof room, I can use it to make like a trap room, a protected room, but this is a single player server, so that stuff isn't too useful. But I have all the stuff set up. It's only a moderate infusion. After doing the dangerous one, I'm not as worried about infusions now. And I think that might have drained the wand. Nope, it doesn't. So it should just pull all the stuff and go rather smooth. It's still possible stuff could get knocked off, but I don't know. I think since I added the crystals, it made my infusions a lot more stable. I forget if the infusion in the other episode had any, difficulties or any instability, but I don't know. After doing a dangerous infusion, not having any signs of instability, I feel like this will go pretty easily. But yeah, warding focus is a pretty powerful thing. I really want to make a witherproof room so I can start grinding withers without having it blow a giant hole in my places. And I plan to make it in the last millennium, by the way. So yeah, this is one of those things I just kind of want to make in an episode soon so I can do more stuff off camera, sorta. And same kind of thing with the Mystcraft. I just wanted to make sure I got in this episode so I didn't have to push it over to another week. And I think that was taken. It just kind of looked like it vanished because I didn't see it pulling, but yeah, I think it's working. At least I'm not getting anything knocked off and floating into my inventory for magnetism, so I think that's it, and I have the focus. Okay, so this is like the most powerful focus, or one of the most powerful foci. So if I go like that, like that. There we go, warding. So I forget what this drains, but pretty much if I look at a block and go like, there we go. So I can ward a block like this, and now if you hit it, it can't be broke. So, I'm trying to break it. I break that one. I can break all the blocks around it, but I cannot break that block. So the only way I can see all the blocks I warded when I hold it, and if I just right click, I unward. So it uses, I think, Auto, Terra, and Aqua, from what I can see. So I will be using this to make a witherproof room in the last millennium, and I might use it for other things as well. Maybe even all my spawners I can kind of code in warding just so like a creeper doesn't blow it up by mistake or that sort of stuff. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And I also forgot I did not have that on. Huh. Really haven't used anything that really would require it, but yeah, probably worth not forgetting those sorts of things in the future. And yeah, I do want to just put them in my wand pouch thing. There we go. So I can throw both these in here. So I have a lot more to fill before this starts to run out of space. And the other one I want to make real quick is the portable hole. So I do have all the stuff for this, so let me just get that set up, and yeah. Okay, so I think that's all I need for this infusion set up here, so let's just click that, and I don't know, I'm just not really concerned about infusions anymore because it seems so stable. Not putting it over here might be a bit unstable or not perfectly equal, but it's hard to do it with the number of pillars I have anyway. So yeah. But aside from that, there are a couple things I want to unlock. The main thing is I would like to unlock bath salts, which is, I did check, it's right here. But I can't unlock it yet because I'm missing something. My theory is I need to have instability before I can unlock it. So I need to go and click on those things I did not want to click on. So hopefully I don't regret it. But I need to find out where it's in here. I need to find my way to Ichor. I don't know where in the book it is, but I need to unlock it, because that's one of my goals for the series, is to get Ichor. Or Ichor, that's how you pronounce it. So it's related to these, but I just don't know the research I need. I know portable hole's done. So yeah, that way it wasn't hard at all. Or, I don't know, these are starting to be easy. But what this does is, I can make a hole. Wait for it. So I could go like this, and make a hole all the way till it finds land on the other side, sort of thing. And then it closes. So I can make a portable hole, or just a temporary hole. I'm not sure where it would actually find anything, or where it could go through. How about here? I don't really want to go in, because it can seal behind me if there's not something on the other side. I'm not sure if it only opens when there is something on the other side, or what. But I know. Even up here. So yeah, there's a little cave there, apparently. Huh, I actually didn't know that. I actually want to check that out. Uh-oh. Apparently it didn't hit the cave that time. Oh no, not really a cave, not really a cave! I don't know, it's a really cool focus and it can be fun to play with, but it's not the most useful, or I don't know, I might have uses for it at times anyway. So, yeah. But yeah, bath salts are something I can use for the ward potion. Let me just search, there we go. So that's how you make the Sane Thoughts potion for Warp Ward. That's a bit of a tongue twister. So warp is this thing, or the pretty much is like a potion effect condition thing you get from having learning the Eldritch knowledge, and it can give some bad things, but this will make sure I don't have it for as long as the potion effect's there. But I can't make it till I get bath salts. The bath salts aren't hard to make. I didn't have the stuff prepared in here, but they're really easy to make. So I'm just not sure what I need to unlock to get on the path to the dark side of Thaumcraft. So, yeah, but I need to unlock Forbidden Knowledge. I might do more of that off camera. I'm just not sure what I need to unlock to get this research. I don't know, I feel like it's something in the base Thaumcraft too. But, you know, like some of that's Forbidden Knowledge, and I'm just not sure what the right Forbidden Knowledge is. Like that. So I don't want to get like a ton of Forbidden Knowledge for no reason, especially high, because, you know, the warp effects, pretty much how they work is they will affect me as I'm doing Thaumcraft stuff. If I'm not doing Thaumcraft stuff for a while, they'll go away. But I don't want to have it where I'm doing like the next episode, have all these random mobs appearing or conditions happening that kind of mess with the episode. If I'm currently not doing Thaumcraft, I didn't need to even unlock it. So yeah, I think I am just going to end this episode here though, and look more into what I need to unlock off camera, because I really want to work my way to the I-Core. I'm just not sure what research I need. Like Brain in a Jar maybe? I don't know. There's a lot of different researches with Forbidden Knowledge on them. But I'm just not sure what the right one is. So if you know which one I need to unlock to get I-Core, let me know down in the comments. I might even hold off until I see comments in this episode before unlocking anything. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode with all the different infusions and also the Mystcraft stuff. I've been wanting to do that for a while, or a bit now at least. And oh, also, I think I did forget to note, I did make the book there, but I forgot to go over to the Thaumcraft section and click that. But yeah, I-Core is kind of what I want to work towards now in the mod. I also do need to look into those golems still, but especially I-Core. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode where it's magical stuff, and until next time, goodbye.